All right, today we're driving the 2025 Toyota GR Corolla. We're gonna be doing manual versus automatic. We've spent some time in the automatic already. It is a great, great car to drive, and this manual is just so sweet. The shift action is amazing. It's my favorite shifting experience in the GR lineup. We're at Charlotte Motor Speedway, having a good time today in these cars. This is a GR Corolla Premium Plus, which means we have the carbon fiber roof and the hood bulge, as well as some additional cooling in a front heat exchanger on the passenger side. The GR Corolla now makes 300 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. So that's the same as the Morizo used to be. They've tweaked the suspension, the steering, a few design elements inside and out. The ergonomics in here are a little bit better with our IMT button right in front of the shifter. Gearing on this track is actually very similar between the automatic and the manual car. I'm kind of at the same shift points in both, which is very interesting. So it's nice to see a tighter, closer ratio automatic. Brakes feel fantastic. Steering feels great. Steering feels a lot tighter, a lot more willing to make those quick transitions from right to left. Everything's held up beautifully today in terms of heat management. Running on 235/40 R18 Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires. This manual car is so involving though. Lots of little tiny changes here with the new 2025 GR Corolla that just add up to a better overall driving experience. They've also tweaked the GR4 mode button right here. So track, which is what we're in right now, is now a variable setting between 60/40 and 30/70 torque split, which is interesting. Gravel is now 50/50 and normal is 60/40. All right, let's get behind the wheel of an automatic car and give you guys some driving impressions on that. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. The automatic is also very, very good. To be honest, I'll kind of spill the beans. You can't go wrong with either option. Both cars are just fantastic. All right. All right, here's an automatic Premium Plus. We've got some new wheels here, matte black. You can see this is body color painted. Bigger brake ducts, heat exchanger there on that Premium Plus. The hood bulge looks really good, and of course the carbon roof is fantastic. Love it. Not much else has changed. That front bumper does look more aggressive, but those are functional changes, which I like to see. All right, we got to get our settings right here. We've got track mode. Let's turn traction control off. Sport. And we should be in good shape. Nice. I have played around with this quite a bit in manual mode today, and it is really nice and responsive, but honestly, just leaving this car in drive, it makes all the shift decisions for you. It does a really nice job holding gears. There's a kick down switch at the bottom of the pedal. Toyota has also tweaked some of the rear suspension. We have a different spring and taller A-arms for less squat under acceleration. And we also get a launch control mode. So to do that, hard on the brake, hold both paddles, accelerator, it times out, and we are off. And that's a pretty aggressive launch. It feels good. Quick, crisp shifts there from the 8-speed auto. Nice power out of corners. Again, we're in track mode, so that torque split is variable right now. Look at this, just holding us in drive there in 4th gear. Double downshift into this tight left-hander. Good traction out of corners here. You're gonna be hooning in this GR Corolla, but it will grip and rip. They've asked us to respectfully maintain about 85 miles an hour around the Roval. That's okay, we can do that. Hard on the brakes, love the brake pedal feel here. Bite has been consistent all day long. And easy work getting through that chicane there. Another braking zone right here. Watch it hold the gear. Nice. Utilizing that torque to power us out. Oh, this car just drives so well. It's so fun. Again, this is exclusively a Toyota. This is their sports car that they designed from the ground up, and it really does deliver. I think if you're looking for a really buttoned down track driving experience, this is kind of the way to go.
Sorry, the network is currently...
On street, I find this to be a little bit more engaging, a little bit more fun, a little bit easier to drive, especially in automatic form, but that goes with the manual too. It's not as outright fast as the Supra, and of course you can't really hoon this thing except for in the dirt and the snow, but it's a really good car. I think before the GR Corolla was a bit more of a 7 or 8 tenths car. This is more of an 8 or 9 tenths car now. You can push those limits a little bit harder and enjoy yourself while doing it, and it feels better buttoned down. The steering is tighter, the chassis just feels like it kind of responds to your inputs a little bit better. There's more traction out of the rear. It's a fun driving experience. Let's do one more lap here on the automatic, give you guys a little bit more time. Maybe we'll throw it into manual mode and shift ourselves. The tech is good, the luxury features are nice. We have a heated steering wheel, a little bit more aggressive shifts in manual mode. That really changes the personality of this car. We don't need to, but we'll downshift in a second here. Good high speed stability. Just an easy car to be consistent with. I can clearly read these gauges in manual mode, know where my red line is. I don't have to be always looking down at my shift points. Quiet at speed too. I was surprised on that when I commuted out here earlier this morning. And these Michelin Pilot Sport 4s are gripping pretty well out here. One denied downshift there, but that's kind of a rare thing. There's red line. Yeah, this feels great. Pretty liberal downshift there too. All right guys, there's the GR Corolla. Stay tuned, we'll get some more time on the street in one of these. I think the automatic is going to be an excellent choice for those drivers who they want a good transmission they can drive on a daily basis. Maybe they're a little bit faster on track. You know, maybe you're commuting and you're in heavy traffic a lot, or you can't drive manual. This is a great gearbox, and you still get that spicy GR Corolla driving experience. It's a lot of fun. This car still has a lot of personality. It's a great flavor of hot hatch, and this GR Corolla really does hold its own. And some of the subtle changes, the tiny tweaks here in the 2025 model year, really kind of bring some things together that I had issues with before. The steering on transitions is fixed. It's a nice package. So 3 trims to choose from. The differentials now are standard on all those trims, including the Core, which starts at under 40 grand. But honestly, this Premium Plus is probably the one to get if you can swing the extra money, and you can find one at a reasonable price. That hood bulge, the carbon roof, the extra heat exchangers, it's just a really nice package. And the Premium to Premium Plus interior is a much nicer place to be. You've got these really nice GR stitched logos in the headrests. The suede here is very nice. You still get a handbrake in the automatic. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise control, easy to use controls. I mean, this is just kind of the whole package. And yeah, it's a very fun car. Every time I get behind the wheel of one of these, I think, oh man, if I just had a slightly larger back seat where I could fit my kids, I would definitely buy one of these. So maybe in the future when they're all in forward-facing seats, I'll get one of these as a little fun family runabout / winter car and rallyify it. But until then, you guys can enjoy it for me. All right, getting into another manual GR Corolla Premium. Trying to get as much track time today as possible. This is a fun little course. I'm still working on my lines, still working on my speeds, but I think I'm having a little bit more fun in this new GR Corolla with the revisions and the changes for 2025 than I was the last time I had one of these out on track. It just feels so sharp, so tight. Turn IMT on. Just great ergonomics in this cabin too. So easy to just make all of your adjustments on the fly. Climate control is simple. Infotainment is just about like everything else we see from Toyota these days. This is just a little rally car. It feels like it. It's special. It's fun. I think ultimately you can't go wrong between automatic and manual. It's just nice that Toyota offers the automatic, and they've done a good job tuning it. Suspension feels really dialed in. Love the brake pedal feel. It rotates a little bit on throttle, but honestly, this is just a really well buttoned down all-wheel drive car. That's what you're going to get out of these, the handling dynamics here from this chassis. That's okay. Nice and responsive too. Sometimes these smaller displacement turbocharged engines don't have as good mid-range response, and this is really meaty in that mid-range. It feels great. Clear gauges too. I know exactly what's going on with my shift points. I don't need to be looking down at them all the time. I think the highlight here for me is just the shifter. It all just comes together as a really nice cohesive driving experience. What do we have here? Is this another manual? Ah, this is an automatic. I'm gonna hop in here. And we're gonna leave this in drive one more time, and we'll make some conclusions about this automatic, because I think this is a pretty solid gearbox. It's the best 8-speed that I've driven from Toyota. All right, we're just gonna set off. Gives you more opportunities and mental focus to concentrate on your steering inputs, your braking inputs, your timing, and it's probably a little bit faster of a lap without all the shift points that you have to do with the manual. It's holding gears there, letting me ride out that torque in third. really good tuning here on track for an auto. This is impressive. All right, so conclusions on the GR Corolla with the direct automatic transmission. It's good. It's better than I thought it would be. This is kind of a surprise here. I thought this would just kind of be an 8-speed that they threw in. They've properly spent some time engineering the programming here, and as a result, it's a great transmission for street driving. Commuted out here this morning in some heavy traffic, engaged adaptive cruise control, some stop and go, some cruising. It felt great on the street, and on track it really does deliver. This is a nice gearbox. It's fun. I think you can have a good time in the automatic GR Corolla. It's great that Toyota offers it. Cool. All right, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. This does look proper with the bulge hood and the carbon roof. A lot of little changes, adding up to a much nicer car to drive. A little bit sharper, a little bit tighter. I like it.